How to start a moving company and make $187,000 a year. There's a massive need for this business because when people move, they don't want to move this stuff themselves or they physically just can't. So they hire a moving company to help them move into their next house and do it in a day instead of taking weeks to move all their stuff over. My name's Nate Jones. I make videos on this channel about how to start businesses, business tips, how to scale your business and grow your business. So if you like that type of content, hit subscribe. And if you like this video and you got value out of it, hit like. Okay, so let's talk through how much does it cost to start a moving company. When I was reviewing this business idea, I was really kind of surprised with how profitable it is and how you can make really good money by working kind of as a part-time kind of side hustle. Okay, the nice thing about the cost of it is we really only need to spend about $500 on moving equipment. That may be tarps or things to not scratch stuff, big blankets that doesn't scratch people's furniture, maybe a dolly, but we really don't need that much moving equipment. And you don't really need a truck because you can actually rent a truck from U-Haul and use it for your moving company. And the amount of money that you're spending on that truck, really, it doesn't make sense for you to buy your own unless you're really moving somebody almost every single day. So our startup costs are very minimal, which is why I love this business. Your insurance is probably going to be about $1,000 a year. Your website with scheduling on it is probably going to be another $1,000, but you really don't necessarily need that. So, all in, we're thinking about $2,500 to start this business. Very easy to start. You could probably start even lower without potentially, almost zero outside of the insurance. I would recommend that you get insurance because you never know when somebody could potentially sue you for something that's negligence or crazy, but things happen. So it's good to have insurance. Okay, so let's go into how much we can make, which is probably why you clicked on this video because you're looking for a business idea. So how much can we make? Well, the average cost to hire movers nationwide is about $1,300. Now, it depends on if it's a big house, small house, obviously going to be more or less, but $1,300. So I'm going to use that as our forecast on how much we can make. If we do 3 moves per week, usually there's going to be 1 every weekend, maybe 1 during the week, maybe 2 during the weekend. But if we just do 3, right, that's $1,300 times 3 moves a week, which is $3,900 a week. A month, that is $15,600, $187,000, $200 a year. So pretty good revenue for helping people move, and you're getting a workout while you're doing it. And if you're safe with the way that you're moving people, you don't get hurt or anything. But if you're really safe about it, it could be a nice kind of side hustle around your main occupation or whatever you're doing. Let's go through how much we can cash flow. The cost of a moving truck is about $100 a day, okay? So if you get a bigger one, maybe $125, but $100 a day, and then if you go over a certain mileage, it may be more, but it's still $100 a day, and then the cost of hiring some help, you could pay your buddies maybe $15 an hour, maybe more, and for 2 workers, that's $30 an hour, and you just take 8 hours to move somebody, that's $240. Your gas is another $100, so your total cost per move is about $440. Let's remind ourselves, we're bringing in $1,300 minus the $440. That puts us at an $860 a day profit. And if we do that 3 times, that puts us at $2,580 a week that we're profiting. That's $10,320 a month that we're profiting on helping people move, which is also $123,000, $123,840 a year. Minus our startup costs put us at a gross profit of $121,340. So that's pretty good gross profit for kind of working, I would say, about 20 to 30 hours a week, maybe even less. So that's pretty good profit there. I really like this business because you're getting profitability, and if things don't go as good as they at the start, you don't have a ton of capital expenditure, and you can slowly grow this business and really scale it up. So I think there's tons of money in moving because when people want to move, they want to get things out of their house, and usually they make equity after they sell their house, so they have some extra cash to really kind of invest back in to getting those moving expenditures out of the way. Okay, so the really thing that I like about it is people are always moving, right? People are always going to be moving in America, and they're going to be switching houses, and people move, I think, once every 7 years on average. So, if somebody uses you once, they're going to use you again in 7 years. But really, if you do some local marketing, this business can really blow up on you. And that being said, if you're really interested in starting this business, what we need to do next is we need to create strategies around the weak points, which is basically think of the ways in which this business can fail, create strategies around it, and make sure to minimize those things from happening to you. The first thing is sales. Every business, the first priority should be sales. If you don't have a sales and marketing strategy of how people are going to know your business, how they're going to interact with your business, if they don't know your business, they can't interact with it. That means they can't buy from you. So you need to do local SEO on your website. What does that mean? That you create a website, people search movers near me in my city, your website, your business shows up. And when your business shows up, people can interact with it and your SEO works for you. It's kind of like money invested. When you're on the Google page, people can find you. You're on the Facebook page, people are recommending you. You want to get your business out there. You need to do some local marketing, put some signage up. I always like signages by stop signs to say, hey, looking for movers, call us here. So really getting your name out there so people can call you. Once that ball gets rolling, it gets a lot easier because people are going to be referring stuff to your business, okay? The next thing we're going to do is quality. We need to not be destroying people's stuff when we are moving it, okay? So having a good quality experience for our customers is going to allow us to have a continued revenue stream with them because they're going to hire us again when they move again, and they're going to be a great word of mouth referral for us out in the community, okay? So take care of your customers and do the right thing. Number 3, schedule your moves and be there on time and try to get them done within the time period that's required, okay? So if you don't show up on time, it's going to frustrate everybody's plans for moving. So make sure that you show up on time, you do what you say you're going to do, stay organized, and try to fulfill the promises that you've given your customers on timeline of how long it will take to get them moved, okay? What we're going to do after that, if you're super serious with this, contact a local attorney and have your LLC set up by an expert. And then also contact a local insurance agent to see if they can buy you some insurance or get some insurance for you for your moving company. Because if you destroy something that's really big or somebody gets hurt in the process and you have workers, you're going to want to make sure you have workers' comp insurance and you're going to want to make sure you have general liability insurance, okay? So after that, commit to starting this business. I always say being a business owner is the best decision I've ever made. Okay, I've had more money, more freedom, and more creativity in my business that I run. I run an insurance agency, and I have other ventures as well, but I just absolutely love being a business owner, and you will too. And if you're really interested in this business, I say go for it. Very low expenditure, can be a nice side hustle for you as you grow it to a potential full-time job. Okay, so if you have any questions or you like this video, hit like and subscribe. I'll be providing daily content on how to start businesses.